What's up, guys? It's T-Rock the Gamer, and today I'm going to be discussing the NBA offseason. So I'm going to be having some NBA Live 18 gameplay, and just for y'all to watch while y'all listen to me talk about these trades. So the first trade we got here in the offseason, the Paul George trade. So Paul George was traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder for Victor Oladipo and Domantas Sabonis. The next trade, Jimmy Butler traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Zach LaVine, Chris Dunn, and the seventh draft pick in the 2017 draft, which I think already took place. Yeah. Then you have Chris Paul traded to the Houston Rockets for Patrick Beverley, Montreal's Harrison. Alright, and then Darren Hillard, DeAndre Liggins. God, it's hard to play this game, man. Read all trades. Kyle Wiltjer and top 3 projected 2018 first round draft pick. Oh, that was the most backcourt violation. Alright, now the next is the Dwight Howard trade. Dwight Howard traded to the Hornets for Miles Plumlee, Marco Barinelli, and a draft pick. We don't know that draft pick yet. It depends on how the Hornets season go, I guess. I wouldn't know how the Hawks season go, but yeah, Dwight Howard traded to Hornets for Miles Plumlee and Marco Bellinelli and a draft pick. The next trade, the Los Angeles Lakers traded D'Angelo Russell and Timothy Mozgov to the Brooklyn Nets for Brook Lopez and a 27th overall draft pick in 2017 draft.
Finishing a defensive possession with a rebound and then pushing the ball in transition that leads to a basket to keep and extend the lead.
The next trade, no, actually this is not a trade, this is a signing. So Blake Griffin signed a 5-year deal, $173 million with the Los Angeles Clippers. Getting that moolah. The next one, Gordon Hayward signs a 4-year, $128 million deal with the Celtics. Then this is a signing. Stephen Curry agrees to a 5-year, $201 million deal with the Warriors. Okay, Steph Curry. Kevin Durant agrees to a 2-year deal, $53 million deal with the Golden State Warriors. That's back-to-back Golden State Warriors deals. Kyle Korver agrees to a 3-year, $22 million deal with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Andre Iguodala agrees to a 3-year, $48 million deal with the Golden State Warriors. A lot of deals going on, a lot of signings. It's been a crazy offseason. Alright, the next, Kyle Lowry. So Kyle Lowry agrees to a 3-year, $100 million deal with the Toronto Raptors. Okay, Kyle Lowry. Then Sean Livingston. Sean Livingston agrees to a 3-year, $24 million deal with the Warriors. Now, Serge Ibaka agrees to a 3-year, $65 million deal with the Toronto Raptors. Patty Mills agreed to a 3-year, $57 million deal with the Spurs.
That's just too easy right there.
Okay, Patty Mills.
Jump shot, no doubt.
That's a good contract for a backup point guard team. Yeah. J.J. Redick agrees with the 1-year, $23 million deal with the Philadelphia 76ers. Then we have Jeff Teague agreed to a 3-year, $57 million deal with the Timberwolves. Next one, Paul Millsap agrees with the 3-year, $90 million deal with the Denver Nuggets. That's a good pickup for the Denver Nuggets because if you haven't recalled, I played my career series on NBA 2K17 with the Denver Nuggets, and I really didn't have much help. It was just Justice Young. If I didn't have Justice Young, then that wasn't going to be the easy offseason that I had. All right, next one. Ricky Rubio traded to Jazz for a 2018 first-round pick. Zach Randolph agrees to a 2-year, $24 million deal with the Sacramento Kings. George Hill agrees to a 3-year, $57 million deal with the Sacramento Kings. All right, Kings getting players. Joe Ingles agrees to a 4-year, $52 million deal with the Utah Jazz. David West agrees to a 1-year deal with the Golden State Warriors. And Drew Holiday agrees to a 5-year, $126 million deal with the Pelicans. Taj Gibson agrees with the 2-year, $28 million deal with the Timberwolves. Tony Snell agreed to a 4-year, $46 million deal with the Milwaukee Bucks. PJ Tucker agreed to a 4-year, $32 million deal with the Houston Rockets. Then the next, all right. So that was all the trades, and oh no, got one more. The Kyrie Irving trade. Forgot about that one. Kyrie Irving was traded to the Boston Celtics for Isaiah Thomas. Who else? Jay Crowder and a bum. Yeah. Kyrie Irving to Celtics for Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crowder, and a bum. So let me know down in the comments, who do you think won that pick? Do you think the Celtics or the Cavs won that trade? Yeah, who do you think won the trade? Celtics or Cavs? My opinion, I think the Cavaliers won that pick. Because they ended up, yeah, Cavs also got a draft pick, which is projected to be top 3. Because it was the Brooklyn Nets draft pick. So, I think the Cavs won. Because they ended up getting Isaiah Thomas to replace Kyrie Irving. Yes, Kyrie Irving is not no Isaiah Thomas is not no Kyrie Irving, but Isaiah Thomas poured his heart out for the Boston Celtics. Like, he played a game in the playoffs after his sister died. His teammates were telling him to go home and not play the game, and he still played. He's like a warrior. I don't know why the Celtics would trade him away, but yeah, I think Cavs won that trade because they got Isaiah Thomas, who's a warrior. Then they got Jay Crowder. Then they got a projected top 3 draft pick, depending on how well the Celtics do this year. And then a bum, which really doesn't matter. So yeah, that was the trades and signings for this season. So let me know what you think about the trades. If I forgot one of the trades, let me know down in the comments. So yeah, NBA offseason. Gonna review them one more time. A quick little overview. And a quick little overview during the halftime show. So I better get this in. I'll start right now. Alright. So we got Paul George, you know, the one. Paul George has been traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder for Victor Oladipo and Domantas Sabonis. Jimmy Butler traded to the Timberwolves for Zach LaVine, Chris Dunn, and a 7th draft pick in the 2017 draft. And then Chris Paul traded to the Houston Rockets for Patrick Beverley, Montreal Harrell, Deron Hillard, DeAndre Liggins, Kyle Whitger, I don't know his name, and top 3 projected 2018. Top 3 projected 2018 first round draft pick. Then you have Dwight Howard traded to the Hornets for Miles Plumlee, Marco Bellinelli, and a draft pick. I really don't know what draft pick that is. And then you have Los Angeles Lakers traded D'Angelo Russell and Timofey Mozgov to Brooklyn Nets for Brook Lopez and 27th overall draft pick. Blake Griffin signs a 5-year deal, $173 million with the Clippers. Gordon Hayward agreed to a 4-year, $128 million deal with Celtics. Stephen Curry agrees to a 5-year, $201 million deal with the Warriors. Then Kevin Durant agreed to a 2-year, $53 million deal with the Warriors. So they got some great players. Now, keep in mind, though, the Cavs were trying to get Klay Thompson for Kyrie Irving. That was an offer that the Cavs provided the Warriors, but the Warriors declined the offer because they already have Stephen Curry as the point guard, and one of the point guards will have to be on the bench. And Klay Thompson could shoot those threes. He was the one who brought back the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals when the KD and the Thunder choked 3-1 lead in the Western Conference Finals that year. So you gotta think about those things. Klay Thompson's a big factor. Kyle Korver agreed to a $22 million deal with the Cavs. Now, yes, Kyle Korver's like a quality player, but in my opinion, like, I know, like, you have to resign it, like, resign him, you can't get anyone else, but, like, after he choked in Game 3 of the 2017 NBA Finals, you guys remember, because LeBron James was driving to the paint, final seconds, kicked it out to Kyle Korver. Kyle Korver missed the 3. After Kyle Korver missed that 3, I was like, it's over. Like, it would have been a closer series. The series would have been 2-1 at the time, and then the Cavs would have went on to win Game 4, and we would have had a 2-2 series if Kyle Korver would have just made that shot. And then who knows what would have happened, but we would have had an actual series at that point. The Warriors won the next game, I know, and who knows, it may Cleveland have won. You just gotta think about these things when you're re-signing players. What will they do under pressure? Will they choke under pressure? Or will they have a big performance? You gotta think about those things. So here's some more offseason stats. Andre Iguodala agrees to a 3-year, $48 million deal with the Warriors. I think the Warriors could have gave him at least like a $55 million deal. Come on, man. How is Steph Curry and them making like $200 million, and Andre Iguodala is a quality player who won Finals MVP in 2015. He carried your team in 2015 and won the Finals MVP, and all y'all giving him is just $48 million. I think he deserves a little bit more money. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. But yeah, that's just what I think. Then you have Kyle Lowry agrees to a 3-year, $100 million deal with the Toronto Raptors. So that's like good for Klay Thompson. Alright, now I can actually get to the trades. Sean Livingston agreed to a 3-year, $24 million deal with Warriors. Serge Ibaka agrees to 3-year, $65 million deal with Raptors. Patty Mills agreed to a 3-year, $57 million deal with Spurs. Paul George traded to, oh, I already said that. Then you have the Kyrie Irving trade for Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crowder, draft pick, and a bomb. JJ Redick agrees to a 1-year, $23 million deal with 76ers. And then Jeff Teague agreed to a 3-year, $57 million deal with Timberwolves. Paul Millsap agrees to a 3-year, $90 million deal with the Denver Nuggets. Ricky Rubio traded to Jazz for a 2018 first-round pick. Zach Randolph agrees to a 2-year, $24 million deal with Kings. George Hill agrees to a 3-year, $57 million deal with Kings. And then you have Joe Ingles agrees to a 4-year, $52 million deal with the Utah Jazz. So come on now, Joe Ingles getting more money than Andre Iguodala. That just makes no sense. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. David West agrees to a 1-year deal with the Golden State Warriors. Drew Holiday, 5-year, $126 million deal with Pelicans. Taj Gibson, 2 years, $28 million deal with the Timberwolves. Tony Snell, 4-year, $46 million deal with Bucks. PJ Tucker, the last one, agrees to a 4-year, $32 million deal with the Houston Rockets. So that has been the off-season. I hope you enjoyed this video. Smash the like button for more content like this. And let me know if y'all want me to like do more gaming vids, or do y'all want me to do like trade rumors and like recent trades in the NFL and NBA. So let me know those things down in the comments. It'll help so I can bring y'all the top content y'all want to see. And yeah, it's been T-Art the Gamer. Peace.